Well, we're just thrilled to have kids back on campus. It's been pretty lonely around here. I got a great core group back. Got 2 all-conference players returning. And we're just getting settled in. And the nice thing is out at the golf course, we can easily socially distance, so we don't have to worry a whole lot about masks and things like that. But it's different. We have, our cups are different. You have fun noodles in the holes. It makes it look a little different. And we're just kind of getting literally back in the swing of things. And but it's just so great to have everybody back, and feel like we're getting ready, excited to compete this weekend. Well, golf is something that, you know, season by season, sometimes you have good years and bad years, but I feel really good about them. We got 4 kids that are going to compete this fall. We're going to be anchored by Allison Schreers, who is she's a senior. She came out of the JUCO ranks. She's just very solid. She's been putting some really solid numbers up in practice rounds. And she's also worked really hard on her game all summer. So I'm really happy for how Allison's hitting the ball. I think she's going to have a great year. McKaylee Tenhovey from Utah is our freshman from last year, who's now a sophomore, who earned all conference honors literally on the last hole coming in. She too is just hitting the ball really well, has a lot of confidence, worked really hard on her game this summer. Then Kara Kempadu is going to be playing our number 3rd spot for us, and Cara went to Johnston High School. She too got to play quite a bit of golf. That was one thing nice about things this summer. A lot of things were shut down, but golf courses weren't. So a lot of times our kids couldn't do anything else, so they went out and played golf, which is great. But Cara is somebody who just needs more confidence. She put up some pretty good numbers last fall, but was not as consistent. But that just needs time, and so I think she's playing with a lot more confidence. And then our freshman Emily Powers comes from us from ICAM Manning, and she's somebody who just is getting better every day. She hits a good ball. Again, she just needs experience, but very, very coachable. Wants to get better, and I can see her improving literally every day. Golfing it's all about, to be able to score, you got to have a solid short game, and to have a solid short game, you got to have a lot of confidence, and to get that confidence, it just takes repetition. So we're spending a lot of time on the practice green. Those 3-footers, those 6-footers, if you can be consistently knocking those down, you know, making that 6-footer for par, that's just gonna make a huge difference. It's gonna save you 2 or 3 strokes, and then if you add that up throughout your team, now you're getting close to 10 strokes around, and now it changes maybe a place you can get in the conference. So that's where our focus is going to be. I think our ball striking right now is solid with everybody. We got to, you know, in golf too, you got to hit greens. If you hit greens, it just takes the pressure off of a lot of things. So we're focusing on making those short putts and trying to hit as many greens as possible. So that's what we're focusing on. Some days it goes better than others, but that's what our focus will be. And like I said earlier, our kids are just really coachable, and they want to get better. And I just love sharing my passion for golf with them, and it's fun, you know, just the improvement that they're seeing in their game. A little bit in flux right now, but as of right now, we will kick it off over at Fox Run over in Dyke. Luther College is hosting that tournament. It will be mostly conference teams, and it's a good starter course. It's not a real difficult course. It'll just get you out, get in there, get some holes. We'll have just got an email today. We're going to be operating a little differently about just how our procedures will be. And so that'll be a little different. So that after that, we did have to pull out of a tournament. And then hopefully, and I'm hoping we'll still get to go over to Sioux City. I think the NAIAs are a little in flux right now, but we'll hope to go over, be a closer tournament over in the Dakota Dunes area at 2 Rivers mid-September. Then we will host our tournament. We went to a 1-day tournament simply because we are a little bit of an outlier, and most teams in our conference are not allowed to spend the night. So we felt like that was the right thing to do, and then it'll be conference play. So it is a little bit limited to what we've done in the past, but I think it's a good schedule. I think it's fair. It limits our exposure a little bit, and I'm just happy that we're playing. And that right now, I think the world is just looking for some normalcy and just getting back out on the golf course.